So I'm doing really fine. I eliminated 4 of 10 cars already and still didn't receive any damage. So I'm still doing fine. So these can all hurt me. So we do 3 damage. And these can also hurt me and we'll do 6 damage. So you see, I'm down to 1 health. Hey everyone, there's Thecos back with another entry for the 2021 Solitaire Play Game Design Contest hosted on BoardGameGeek. This is one of the last games I will be covering because the contest will be over, I think, next week, if I'm not mistaken. Like in a little bit more than a week. So this will be one of the last games I'll be covering, and you can already see it here. This is a huge space I'm showing here. I have a really wacky construction here with shoeboxes and everything just to be able to record this. This is a huge game, a very big game. It's also quite complex. So I already spoke with the developer, hoping that I have all the rules right. But it's a quite interesting game. It's called Spy Car. Let me just put it up to the camera a little bit. There, Spy Car. What it's essentially about is that we are being chased. We are the spy car, and we are being chased by the baddies, and we need to dispose of them, and then also at the boss that spawns at the end. And when we're done with all of that, then we win the game. If our vehicle damage is too high, then we lose. It's quite a tough game, but yeah, before we play it, let me just quickly set it up. Alright, and that is pretty much the setup. You can see this is huge. So you can just see the length of my arm here. This is a very, very big area we need for playing, and we're not done yet because we still need to all of that area. I will not be able to fit everything perfectly here on the right, but I think we can kind of work around that. So let me just put it kind of in the middle here, the spy car. Alright, so we are pretty much done. Let me just kind of guide you through what we've done here. So first of all, we have our difficulty here. We will be playing on Recruit, on Easy, just to demonstrate a small game for you. So we have 10 health, we have 10 vehicle damage we can take. Also we have 6 gadgets plus the start gadgets. The oil jet was one of the start gadgets, but we drew the caltrops, and so we replace those with them. Then we also have 8 white dice here. I will take gray ones because I do have white dice here, as you can see, but these are but I actually put stickers on here for a game design I'm currently working on, and I didn't want to take them all off because they're quite hard to get off. So that's why I'm just going to take gray dice for the standard ones. And then we also have the specialty dice up here. I will get to those soon. And we need 10 agent car kills to spawn the boss. Then we have a red button here. We can press it at some point in the game if we want to. This will definitely be very chaotic and can also be a bad thing, but it can also get us out of a sticky situation. So let's see if we actually need that or not. Then we have all the gadgets, as I said. Here we have the road encounters we will be drawing in case of any reinforcements, and for the starting setup, which I will come to in a minute. And also here we will draw the boss car when we're done. Also, if we have fails, then specific fails with the specialty dice up here, then we will have to draw mission events. So let's hope we don't have to do that because these can be bad. Okay, and that's pretty much the entire setup, except for one thing, except for the starting setup here on the right with our spy car. So so we will draw one of these cities up here, and that is Rome, Italy. So we will replicate that layout here with road encounters. So let's just have 4 here. Oh wow, we have a lot of civilian cars here. That's not too bad actually. That could be worse. Then we have 3 cars here. Okay, like this. And then, as I said, I'm not going to be able to put everything perfectly on here, but then we also have 2 cars here, but these will probably change lanes anyways quite soon, so you will see them a little bit better in just a minute. And then we have 4 cars here. Okay. Oh, these will all damage us. Uh-oh. So in the front, it's a pretty good setup. In the back, it definitely is not. Then we have 2 more cards here. And I will have to pull everything a little bit up. So this is really... So this game really takes up a lot of space. It's pretty massive. And then I'll put 2 more cards here. You can't 100% see them, but they will have to change lanes, or they have to come closer anyway soon. So let me check if I did everything correct here. That's 2, 3, 4, and 4 to 2. Okay, so that is our starting setup. And now we're pretty much ready to play the game. So we can see here that we have the mission steps here. I will just leave them here and I will go through them every single round. So what we essentially do is we always roll these 8 regular dice. We need to roll at least 1 of these specialty dice, and we can roll up to 4 of these. There is a little chart here. At least I'm using it as a chart. These you can usually cut out and then stick on the dice, which wasn't really possible here because otherwise I couldn't really roll them correctly. But here you see that this is the normal dice, the white, or in this case gray dice, from 1 to 6, and then also you have the green, red, blue, and black ones. You see these are specialty dice, so they have different allocation of the same symbols here. So these specialty dice are very helpful for getting better rolls, but if you roll a 1, then you have to draw one of these mission event cards, which can be quite bad. So between 1 and 4 we roll. So I will usually see that I probably roll all 4, just go all in, have a little bit of risk because this game is quite hard anyway, and I just want to have more options. And I will always see like what I need to do in order, and then decide which dice I will take. All right, so there's a small reference here. Maybe I can put it down here actually. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it actually fits. So I will put that here, and I can also roll here. I think that's gonna be okay. Good. So we are pretty much done here. So we win if we destroy 10 of these black cars. So you see these 4, 6, 8 down here, all of them down here, and the 2 up there. If we destroy them all, then we spawn the boss card, and if we destroy the boss card, then we win. If the vehicle damage or the health ever drops down to 0, so this one moves completely off, then we lose the game. And that is pretty much how it works. So we roll these dice, and then we can either allocate them to regular things like taking damage, or just dishing out damage, or dodging damage, or anything like that, activating skills, gadgets, or whatever. The cool ones here, the sunglasses, are wild dice, so these are the most helpful ones. And also we have dice combos here. Let me get that up again. Then we can accelerate or outrun and decelerate, and ram them off the road. These are all things we can do. And one thing that's pretty cool is we don't drive the car around. What we do is if we accelerate, for example, then we go further in front. That means that these cars come closer. So we can pick one of these cars that comes closer to us. So we just change the relative distance between us and the cars. That's a pretty cool concept, actually. Okay, and so without further ado, I've already been speaking way too long. Let's just get started playing. So first of all, we roll dice. So I will take these 8 normal dice, and then also at the moment, what I want to do is I want to have some gadgets here and also some move icons, so I can maybe start hurting those guys here. That might be a possibility, because this way we can eliminate those quite quickly, maybe. Because these can all shoot us. These can't. Well, we would receive 7 damage right in the first round. Go from 10 to 3 if we don't deal with those. So the move dice, the best ones down here are the blue ones for the move ones, right? And for the gadget would be green. So let's take green and blue and hope that we get some good stuff there. And also we will take all of these dice. So let's roll all of these. All right, and we don't have any ones on the colored ones. That is good. And now we just allocate all the dice. So right, the regular 2s come here, the 4s down here, a 5 there, and the 2 6s up there. And we still have the colored ones, so I need to look for those. So the 5 is a cool die, this is a dodge one, and the 3 and 4 are 2 gadgets. So didn't quite work the way I wanted to, but you see up here we can also exchange if we want to. All right, so and now before we and I just put them there, but now we can also still exchange dice if we want to. So let me see. We will be able to, well, so we have 5 move and gadget together. We would have 1 for cool, that's 6. We can also dodge 4 damage. So I think the first round we can do actually quite well. And I think we can pretty much just leave that all the way it is, I would say. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. So let's think about exchanging things. So these caltrops I can only use once, right? And we can eliminate a target vehicle immediately. That is great. That's a good thing. So this one would do the most damage. So I might, well, this one can't hurt us, I see. This one can't hurt us anymore at the moment anyway, so that's okay. So we would probably then get rid of that one, and then we would still have 2 here. We can dodge a lot of damage. That is good. So actually we should be pretty cool here. But still it wouldn't be bad to actually hurt another vehicle. So how about this one here? This vehicle would come up here. Well, could we maybe if we brake, decelerate, that would be let me explain to you. So here you see that we have for example, if we wanted to brake here, then you see we have these steering wheel and the dodge. That's here, move and dodge. And if we spend more dice than the target move value, then we can do whatever it says here. The target move value is the steering wheel here. Maybe that's a good time to show you how these enemy cards work. So up here on the left, you see how much damage the vehicle does if it shoots us. Down here, you see which direction it could shoot. So this one can only shoot from the back. This could shoot in all directions. These could only shoot to the sides. That's very important to know. This is the HP of the vehicle, how much damage I need to inflict to kill the target. And this is the move value, like how fast the car moves. And that's important if I want to brake, decelerate, etc. So you know what? I think I am just going to keep it this way, all of that here, because I do have an idea. I will show that to you just now. So I will now start spending the dice. I could now, before I do that, I could now press the button, but I'm not going to do that, of course. And I would resolve all the ones I rolled, but there are none either, so that's fine. And now I can resolve my dice. So first, what I will do is use the caltrops here. And the gadget and or move need to be higher than the target move value. I want to get rid of that one first, because that does the most damage of the ones that can shoot to the front. And you can see the 1 means the distance is 1 they can shoot. So this one up here, this car, has a range of 2 to the back. 1, 2, I'm not there. I'm actually 3 apart. So they actually need to move first to be able to shoot us next round. So these will not do anything this round. So I won't have to deal with those. And I also won't have to deal with those, because these have a range of 2, but I'm 3 apart, and that's a range of 1. That doesn't work either. So I only have to worry about these this round for now. So this is why I will use the caltrops. So I will, you see the move value here is 1. So I need to spend 1 or 2 to be able to eliminate that vehicle. So that's what I'm going to do. I will spend 1 gadget, because that's enough, to be able to eliminate that with my caltrops. So that one is already gone. Now you put that like on a pile here, maybe. Like here. Okay, so first one is gone. I still have a lot of dice, so I can still do a lot of things. I can't use the caltrops anymore. That's not possible. So let's see what else we can do. These are all things I can only use to the front or directly when they're on my car. So there are actually ninjas, you can see up here. that can get on my car, but they need to be closer first, so that's fine too. Also, you can see here I have like a vehicle gadget, ground effects, that I can exchange all move and dodge values one-to-one with each other, which is really helpful too. Okay, so and what I'm also going to do is now I'm going to, here you're going to see I'm going to decelerate, so I can move one target up one row, and I need to have move and dodge more than the target move value. This one, I want to get this up. This one has a move value of 1, so I need 2 of those. So I'm just going to spend 2 dodges because that gadget doesn't matter what I do. So you see, now I brake and I get this right up one row beside me. It still can't shoot me because it can only shoot to the back, which is really cool. And now what I can do is ram it off the road. I need a higher value than the target move value again, combined with move and skill. I'm not sure if I need the skill anymore for anything else. I don't think so. So I think I'm just going to spend both skills because move value is 1. I need 2 dice. That's fine. I can ram it off the road and it's gone immediately. So that is great. Just imagine, right? I dropped some caltrops and then I braked and also rammed that vehicle off. So it's pretty cool. Like the action scenes they can play in your head are pretty cool. All right. So that is pretty much it. I want to keep the 2 dodge here because these 2 will do a damage each, but I can then mitigate the damage. That is pretty good. So I'm actually pretty much done. I don't want to get these cards in front too much. What I could do is get this card one closer because it can't shoot to the front, but it will come to the front anyway. But it will come here, and then if it goes one further, then I can maybe ram it off. So I might get that one. Could I? This one has a move value of 2. To be able to brake, I would have 3 or more. Well, I could not really do it. So actually, I'm pretty much done. I can't do anything with the gadgets here because I can't eliminate anything in front. So I think I am actually pretty fine at the moment. I think I'm not going to do anything else for now. I think I'm just going to leave all my dice. And what happens now is that the cars will shoot me, like all of them that can. Too far away, these are too far away, these are also, so only these 2 can shoot me. So they will shoot me, you see here, range 1, that works, and they do 1 damage each. And I can mitigate 1 damage with a dodge die, so I can actually mitigate both damage with the 2 dice here. So that's really awesome. So yeah, I'm still fine. First round is over. I eliminated 2 vehicles of 10, and I'm still doing fine regarding damage. And now all the vehicles will move. So they will all move closer so they can hit me. So these are fine. They will stay there because they can actually hit me. This one will drive closer. This one will also move closer slowly. And these will also move closer. Now you see that except that one, all of those can hit me. So I really need to be careful. These are going to be difficult. So it's going to be difficult, but you see here I have the armor here, so I can absorb 3 vehicle damage. That is not bad. I can track those with these cubes up here if I want to. And I also have something else here. The circuitry reroute. I can repair 4 vehicle damage with two gadgets. So I'm fine with 7 more damage that I could take. So I pretty much have like a threshold of 17 here. So I'm doing fine. If they damage me, they always do vehicle damage, except if indicated on a card or anything that they actually target my own health. There actually is a sniper, the one up here for example, a sniper symbol, and that one then targets me. Okay, and these will also come closer because they can't hit me, so this will come closer, and that one too, and that one can now hit me because it's 2 apart. And that will actually target my own health because I am because it's a sniper here. Okay, that was pretty much it. And now we just check. Did we eliminate 10 of those? No, we didn't. So we don't spawn the boss car yet, and a new round begins. All right, so what do I want to do? I definitely want to use the rocket launcher here because you can see I can shoot 2 a distance of 2, which is great. So I could hit these 2 here. And it would eliminate 1 target immediately. And that is really nice. So I definitely need 1 gadget at least, 1 skill, and 1 shoot die. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. I think I want a lot of different things. So I might take dice that I can also have here at the cool. So let me take 2 black dice, because with that one I can get a skill or cool. So I'm fine. I'm definitely gonna have 1 skill at least, and also I need gadget, which is green. So I'm gonna take these 2 green dice here. So these are cool or gadgets, so that is fine too. And that is pretty much all I'm gonna take, because I can take only 4 maximum. So we actually have 1 colored 1 here. That is going to be one of these danger dice, but let me allocate all the rest for now. The 2 over here is there. The 6 is down here. That is great. The 1 is, oh, that's the danger one. Then 3 is up here, and then we have 2 6s, which is even more skill. And we have 1 move and 2 shoot dice. That's a pretty good allocation. You see, we have a lot of cool ones here. That is nice. All right, so that's it. I don't want to press the red button, but we have 1 danger die, so we will have to draw a mission event card. Road condition. A pair of workers begins crossing the road holding a plate of glass between them. Use a move or dodge to avoid them or smash through the middle of the plate, taking 1 point of vehicle damage. Let me see. I don't really... Well, we do have a few cool dice. That's fine. So I think that I'm gonna use one of those. Which ones would I rather? I think rather one of these dodge dice, because I can exchange them due to the ground effects here. So I'm gonna spend the dodge one, so nothing happens here. So let me just discard that here to the left. Okay, that was great. And now I can allocate my dice. So let's see. I definitely want one of the rocket launchers, so I need 1 shoot die. Let me just put that like here, so I know that I have to keep it. I also need 1 gadget and 1 skill. So these 3 I definitely need. So I can eliminate that one, because that one is dangerous. Then I also would like to drop some caltrops again. For that I would need, depends on, well, maybe I could actually get that one gone here. And that has a move of 3. So I will need a move of 4. That's possible. With the 3 cool dice, I could do that. That would be possible. So that one would be gone too. Okay. Oh no, that's a move of 2. So I need 3. That's even better. Okay. So, now I'm thinking... so I still have, what do I have left? 1 shoot and 2 skill. I don't really need those too much, right? 2 skill, not really. I could exchange the skill for a gadget. Could I use a gadget? Also not really. Well, I think I'm just going to keep it the way it is. I think I can't really do a whole lot. All right, so first of all, we will use the rocket launcher here, which costs us 1 gadget, 1 skill, and 1 shoot die. And like 2 apart, I can eliminate 1 target vehicle, so I'm going to eliminate that immediately. So the rocket launcher got rid of the sniper, which is good, because these ninjas can only be dangerous when they are closer, and they are not yet, so I won't worry about them yet. And then I will drop some caltrops for that car here, because that can do a lot of damage. And for that I need 3 combined with gadget and move. So I'm going to take 1 move and 2 of these cool as the wild dice. So I'm going to drop some caltrops, and that one is gone too. So I'm doing really fine. I eliminated 4 of 10 cars already and still didn't receive any damage. So I'm still doing fine. So, and now I can't do a whole lot anymore. I can't hurt these cars. Well, what I could do... no, I can't use the rocket launcher again. I can only do that once per turn. Otherwise, I could have eliminated that one too. but I can't. So I think I can't do anything anymore right now. I don't think so, yeah. Because the rear, I already done that. The only thing I can do to the rear is that I could try to break and get one beside me, but I don't have enough dice for that. So I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. The cool one will be one dodge die, of course. All right, and now they will all hurt me. They can't do anything. So these can all hurt me. So we do 3 damage. And these can also hurt me and we'll do 6 damage. So you see, I'm down to 1 health. Yeah, that is pretty bad, but we can probably still remedy that. Okay, and then this car will come closer and they will all stay. Let me just rearrange them a little bit. So like this looks a little bit better. And oops, also that one. And now I messed everything up. Okay, there we go. Like this, it looks a little bit better. Okay, that was pretty much it. We see we didn't eliminate 10 cars yet. Only 4 so far, but we're doing okay. We need to see that we can eliminate a lot of cars now. All right, so and let me just take these tokens here. There are 4 ninjas on that car because they might be able to climb upon my car, aboard my car next round. Also, one thing you see here, this one has an exclamation mark in the lower right. That means that they spawn another encounter. So here's another encounter, and they will always, except if they only can shoot to the front, they will always spawn at the top row over there. Okay, so these, I need to get these gone too very soon. So so I can get rid of those because they will keep spawning cars. Okay, so it's my turn again. I will definitely roll the regular ones here. And then I need that rocket launcher again. I think that wasn't too bad what I had last round here. I think these dice were okay. I think I can work with those. Yeah, I think so. Well, but I do need I need move dice, definitely. Or dodge, doesn't matter. So I think blue ones would be even better. Because I want to get these in front to ram them off. And then the other thing would be the black ones again for skill and cool. I think that's fine. I do need a gadget die, but I just hope that I get 1 cool die at least. Or a natural 4. That would be okay. So 2, 4, 6, 7. Oh, there's one missing up here. Okay, and then we can go again. All right, that looks pretty good. We have a few cool dice here. Oh, quite a few even. The 2 over here is a dodge die. That's fine. This one is a skill. That's good too. And we do also have a gadget. That's good. Okay. Wow, I think that's a pretty good roll. We can work with that. 6 and 4. Okay, like this. This would be our allocation here. That's not too bad. We don't have a danger result, which is really nice. Let me see. So I want to get that gone because I don't want the ninjas here, to be honest. So that would be good to use. We definitely need to heal. Oh, actually here, a Blight of Armor absorbs 3 vehicle damage. We could have done that last round already, so let's just do that. Let's just imagine I did that. Okay. For 2 gadget, which is not bad, we can just repair 4 vehicle damage, so that's good. We will keep those 2. And then we want to get this one here gone with the rocket launcher. That is would be another gadget, so another cool, 1 skill, and oh, we don't have a shoot die, so that's another one of these here. Okay. So we would have that gone here. We would be able to heal, which is also good. But we still have all of these here. So caltrops, if we wanted to get rid of one of those, we would need 2 gadget or move dice. Well, we do have a cool one. Well, would have 2 move ones here. That's fine. We still have a skill. I don't know what we can do with that, to be honest. With that 1 skill one, we can't do a whole lot, I think. Not really, no. We could maybe get one of these closer here. because we want to get them closer to ramp them off the road. So we might be able to work with that. But I'm going to keep everything the way it is here. I will not exchange anything. All right, so let's go. First, we will spend these 2 gadgets here to repair 4 vehicle damage. We're definitely going to do that. So we are back up to 8. That is okay. That works. Then we will use the rocket launcher here. That is 1 cool die, 1 skill die, and 1 shoot die, which is another wild one here, to get rid of this car with the ninjas, because I don't want them entering my car, getting on my car, because they can be quite dangerous too. And then what else will we do? Then we still have some stuff left there. Let's use the... No, actually, let's move 1 car to the front by braking. This one has a move of 3. Can we do that? Can we do that? I think we can, actually. So we would need... Can we do that? No, I don't think so. Not quite. Because we would need a 4. That would be 2 and 4, for example, to get it there. And then we would need 3 for the caltrops. So we can't quite do that. Ah, that's a shame. Oh, that really is a shame. That's a shame. So what will we do? That is difficult. We could just drop the caltrops here to eliminate one of those. And then we would still have quite a lot of dodge to actually deflect some damage. That's probably the best thing to do at the moment. Probably. If we drop the caltrops for that one, 1, 2, 3. Well, we can still get that one in front. So let's drop the caltrops. No, let's get that one in front first. So we need a 4 for move and dodge. So let's just take, these 4 here. That's fine. So this one is now closer to us, which is good, because then we can ram it off next road maybe, or use the caltrops. And then for the caltrops, we would still have 2. So the best one, we can just take that one here. It doesn't really matter which one we take. Let's take this one here. Okay. Come on. So this one is gone. And we need to spend 1 of these dice here. All right, so is there anything else we can do? We still have a cool die here. Can we do anything else? Well, we don't have any cars in front we can target. Not really. There isn't really a whole lot we can do now. Can we could get 1 car closer to us, beside us. That's something we could do, maybe this one here, right? No, we can't do that either. Well, then we're pretty much done for this round, I suppose. Yeah, we will keep that cool to have at least 1 more dodge. Okay, and now they will all target us again, so they can all hit us. So that's 3, 6, 7, that's 8 damage. Minus that 1 here, that's 7 damage. So you see, we're almost dead. Well, doesn't look too good anymore. It looked good, okay? It looked okay before, but doesn't anymore. These 3, with the 3 here, these are pretty tough. Okay, and now they will move again. These will all not move. But this one is going to move down. And... oh, I also forgot to spawn another car because of that car over there. It's a civilian, so it will just be up there and not move down. Okay, good. That is pretty much it. We still don't have the road encounter here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 4 more and we're almost dead. So we might not be able to see the boss car this round. Okay. So for the next round, well, I will have, of course, have to use these again. And then what do we want? We want to use caltrops for these guys. So we need move or gadget. Let's take move ones because these are the easiest. Let's take the blue dice for sure. But then again, yeah, blue is fine. Blue is perfect. because we get move, dodge, or cool, and these are all things we need. This car isn't too dangerous yet, so we can just chill out there. Yeah, move dice are the most important ones. Also dodge would also be red dice, but we don't want red dice really. Gadget would be okay too. Maybe, or skill dice. No, I think skill dice would be fine. So let's just take the dice like we used them last time. So let's roll them first. We don't have any colored ones. That is good. So 1, 1. Let me just allocate all the dice where they belong, and that is almost it. And 3 and the 5 is going to be there. The 3 there. This 3 is going to be there, and the 5 up there. Okay, so I think that looks pretty okay. So we don't need to worry about that car. So we don't need our rocket launcher. What we need to do is worry about these here. Because if we just take one more point of damage, then we lose. This would now be the moment to use maybe the red button if we wanted to. You know what? Just for the fun of it, so we can see what the red button does, because I'm almost dead anyway, let's just use the red button. Okay, let me read that out. You press the red button and you can't be exactly sure what happened, but somehow all of the cards have been rearranged around you. Remove all locked dice, we don't have any. Pick up all the encounter cards, shuffle them face down and put them back down in the pattern they were previously in before the button was used. And then we take 3 points of health damage. Okay, that's fine. Psychological health damage. Okay, so we need to just take all of these and shuffle them, put them back in the positions. Okay, sure. Why not? Why not? So let me just shuffle these. Okay, so we put 1 down there. Oh, okay. Then we put these here, 3, and we had 1 in the back, right? Like this. Like this here. Okay, so what happened? Okay, we have 1 car less that can hit us here, and this one was in the back. It's now in the front. That is pretty good, because that will need to move quite a lot to get us. So, okay, I think we will still lose, but I mean, that's much better than it was before. Okay, wow, that is pretty impressive. And then we also need to add, this is now the time when we need to add another card here for that encounter, and that one will go to the front also, but it will not hit us this round. Okay, wow. So what do we do now? Let's see. So can we somehow salvage all of that? I don't think so. We just don't have enough dice for that. You see, it's really difficult to actually shoot to the back. The back is really, really difficult. So let's see. We can drop 1 caltrops at least. Doesn't really matter for which we do that, but let's just do it for this one here. So we would need 3 gadget to do that. That's enough. So this one we can get rid of. These we would need to move to the front and then ram off. Right? That's the only way we can get rid of these 2. So we could, for braking, we would need more move and or dodge to do so. So these have a move of 4, so we need a 6 to do so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You would be able to do that. Would we also be able to ram them off? I don't think so, because ramming off would need skill more than target move. So we could ram that off, but we couldn't ram that off. What we could also do is accelerate. We could move that target down. So we'd have to move up first before. That might be an idea. That's what we're going to do. All right. So first of all, we are going to accelerate. So we need more than that move value here with dodge and move. So that's 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 1 cool. Let's take these 4 dice so we can move that one down like this. Then I forgot these 3 gadget here to get rid of this one with the caltrops. I forgot about that. All right, and this one we need to move to the front now. which needs 2 move or dodge. So they just take 2 cool. So we will move that further up here. And then for ramming it off, we need more skill and or move. So we need 2. So let's take these 2 skill ones here to ram that off the road. Like, whew, off here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So we need 2 more cars, these 2 here, at best, to be able to get to the boss. Okay. That was a pretty good round. And we still have 1 die left. We can't really do anything with that. So that's fine. Oh wow, that was pretty tough. That was pretty tough. All right, so now everybody will shoot. They can't shoot to the back. They can only shoot to the front. And these 2 only have a range of 1, so they can't hit us either, which is pretty nice. Okay, so then these 2 will move closer. And this one will also move closer. And this one will also move closer. Okay, cool. Then that's pretty much it. And we can also start the next round. So we would count these cards. We have 8, so we don't spawn the boss yet. All right, we only have 1 damage we can take, but we are still alive, so we are still doing well. Okay. And you know what? I think I'm gonna do everything the same. That was a pretty good. These are some pretty good dice I rolled. So, all right. So let's see. 1, 4, 5, 6. 3 is over here. That's another 1. 3 and 4. 2, 5 are both cool. And then we have the 6 over here, the 3 over there. Okay, so let's see. So we need caltrops again to get rid of these cars. At least let's do it with this. No, it doesn't really matter too much. Let's just take this for this one here. So we need 3 gadget. Let me put those there so I know what to do there. Okay, and this one we would have to move up and ram off. And I think we have more than enough dice for that. We need 6 dice altogether here. 2, 3. Yeah, we can definitely do that. So you know what? That's just what I'm gonna do. So I'm not gonna exchange anything here. I'm just gonna use everything. Well, actually, I don't need the shoot dice. What can we do with the shoot dice? We can put that to 1 move. Well, no, we could also use the shoot dice, so we could do some damage here to that car. Why not, actually? Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, so first we will use our caltrops. That is 2, 3 gadgets here for that car. So for that motorbike, so that one is gone. And then we want to brake, so we can move that up. We need 3 move and dodge together. So let's just take these 3 here, so we can move that up. And then we also want to ram it off the road. We need more move and skill together than that one here. So that would be 1 skill and 2 cool dice. And we ram that off the road. And what we will also do now is, you see here, machine guns. Each gun does 1 damage to a vehicle in front, 1 in front. So this one there, for example, and we do have 2 shoot dice and a cool die. That is 3 damage we can do, and this one has a health of 3. So we can also get rid of that car. So except for that one, we got rid of all cars, which is pretty cool, which is really nice. Okay, that was a really good round. And now the cars will shoot. This one can't reach us, but it will come down. So it will drop down here. And now we count our encounters, and we should have 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 11 encounters here. So that means now the boss car spawns. So now we draw a boss car. This one here. Oh, we are pretty lucky. I'm going to show you in a minute why. So this car will then spawn in the front here. And so this boss car, it looks like every other vehicle. It just has more health. 6 here, as you can see. It does 2 damage. It can shoot in all directions. It can shoot 2 in the front and only 1 to the side. And of course, only 1 to the side because there are no rows. or anything there. And also you see the sniper symbol here. So we are pretty lucky because that car will not target our vehicle, it will target our health. And we still have a lot of health. So we might be able to make this. And it needs at least one round to get closer to us. So we are pretty fine at the moment. We just need to get rid of that car. And that is pretty much it. So, yeah. I will do... no, I will not use the same dice probably now. Because we are now shooting to the front mainly. So we need... we would need a rocket launcher. Well, actually, you know what? We could move that down and then use a rocket launcher. If we can do that, then we win. And we also could need some shoot dice for that one here. So why don't we take red dice this time? So that's shoot, dodge, and cool. That's fine. And also then move and dodge would be good because we need to ram anything off. So let's take blue dice also. Okay. We are pretty lucky with the mission events. We only drew one the entire game so far, so that is pretty nice. All right, let me allocate everything again. So we have all the dice in the correct positions here. This one over there, and then 3 and 4 are both here. Oh, that's a lot of shoot dice and no cool dice at all. Oh, I don't like that. And we have way too many skill dice. Okay, we will need to exchange a few things here because we don't need skill dice at all. Except for the rocket launcher, only one maybe. So let's take these 2 skill dice and exchange them for, what do we get for the skill dice? We get 1 gadget. That's okay, that's fine, because we might need a gadget for the rocket launcher. Okay, so let's see. This we need to eliminate this one immediately, but that's fine. We can just use 2 shoot dice later, and then that one is gone. So we are fine with that. If we wanted to get that down here, it has a move of 3, so we need a move of 4 together. We would have that. And then we would need 1 gadget, which we have, 1 skill, which we have, and 1 shoot die. Okay, I think we can make that. Let's try it. Let's just leave everything the way it is. And so we don't have any danger results, we don't have any red buttons we can press, so we will get going immediately. So let's first spend 2 shoot dice to get rid of that one here. And then we can accelerate. So we can move a target down 1 row. We need move of 3 here. Oh, you can see that. As a move of 3. To move it down 1 card, we need a move of 4 and dodge together. So let's take these 4 here. So it moves, the boss car moves down 1. And now we can use the rocket launcher with a gadget, a skill, and a shoot die. And we can actually use the rocket launcher to blow up that boss car. And we, despite having 1 vehicle damage for the past, I don't know, 4 or 5 rounds at least, we actually were able to defeat the boss car. That worked really well. So yeah, that was the playthrough of Spy Car. I'm pretty happy that I was able to record this big of an area here. It will take me quite a lot of time to take not only the game down, but also the construction I did here to be able to record that. But the reason I really wanted to play that game is, first of all, it was a really interesting concept. And secondly, the designer actually contacted me and asked me to cover this game. And, you know, if somebody actually really asks me to cover a game, then it's kind of hard for me to say no usually. So, yeah. The same thing also happened with Escape the Hyperion, where the designer asked me to cover the game. Alright, so as you know, I don't give any reviews, and we're now in the voting phase, so I will not give a review either, but I will give my first impressions as usual before I will end this long video. So this game is really interesting. I really like a lot of ideas that are in here. So the dice allocation thing works really well. I like the specialty dice here. This is a really cool idea because you can try to think of in which direction you would like to allocate your dice next round. And then you decide which dice you will take, which will give you the highest probability of getting the actions you want to take this round. So that's a really, really good thing. I really like that. The only other game I know that does that at the moment is Lands of Galza, which I previewed on my channel and also played live with the designer. That will be fulfilled via GameFound next year, but that's the only other game I know that works with these specialty dice. There probably are more, but I don't know any of those. If you know any other games that work with these with specialty dice like that, please let me know in the comments, because that would be really interesting. So I really like that a lot. There are a lot of moving parts here, and they all work together well. You have like really interesting gadgets that really shake up the game a lot. Last time I had different gadgets, and the game played way differently. Because the caltrops are really great, for example. They are really good. The ground effects, I was really lucky with all the healing stuff I had here. If I hadn't had this healing stuff, I would have lost, definitely. I would not have been able to salvage all of that. So the gadgets are really cool, and also you have this one red button. You have different road encounters. They are every time they're different. So the game has a lot of replay value, and I like that a lot. Also different layouts for the city. So I just played with Rome. But you also have St. Petersburg, London. They all work differently. I think they all have the same amount of cards. I'm not quite sure, but at least kind of. But the layouts are very important, because the more cards you have in the very back or in the very front, the less cards can hurt you in the initial round. You see, I was pretty unlucky here because I had like 8 cards right around me at the beginning. So this is why I took so much damage in the beginning. So I like that a lot. There are a few things that I don't like. I'm not quite as fond of. This game takes a lot of space to play. This is pretty incredible. I'm lucky that I was able to fit this on the table, but like one more row here, and I wouldn't have been able to fit that at all anymore. I don't know if I could have recorded it even then, but even when you're playing that at home, there is only one table I have where I could play this game, and it also takes quite a while and everything. So yeah, it takes a lot of room. It makes sense why it takes a lot of room, because you have to have that layout here, and also you have all of these cards here. But so if this game would ever be professionally produced, which would be cool because it's a really cool game, then I would say that maybe you can have these cards, like have them half the size, because that's still big enough to play, and you would still have a lot of space you need on the table, but it would definitely be less than it is now. So the table space is quite a lot here that you need. Also, another thing that's really hard, you pretty much saw that in this example here, is that depending on the layout you draw, which was quite unlucky with Rome here, and also depending on which cards you draw here and which position, you can be really unlucky, and I think it's probably possible that you lose in the first or second round, because let's say you have all cards here that can shoot you to the back, you have 4 cards here that can shoot to the front, and also 2 cards here that can shoot to the front, like 2 with a distance of 2, then I don't know if it's possible to salvage that. So it is possible to lose the game pretty much immediately or very, very early on, because you're just really unlucky with the draw. I don't know of any way, like at the top of my head now, to remedy that, but it would be great to find some solution for that, because that can be really frustrating. I mean, of course, you could just say, okay, I don't want to play with this layout, this is too tough, and you can just draw another city card or just shuffle the rolling counters again, of course. But I mean, that's not what a game should be, right? So maybe that's one thing that could be remedied also when maybe thinking about producing this professionally. I don't know if this would be further pursued by the designer after this contest, but it would be cool to actually see this further pursued. Otherwise there is not a whole lot I would change, except for the size limitation, like to make everything a little bit smaller maybe, and also balance it a little bit better regarding the aspect of randomization here. Or maybe you could do something with damage and health. There's some way maybe to mitigate something a little bit better. That would be fine too. But you see, although I was quite unlucky at the beginning, I was lucky later on with the dice rolls, and I was able to actually finish the game. And that's another good thing. So you have a lot of agency over what you do. It's really cool. You can outrun the cars. You can You can break to get them closer to the front. And I think that's a really cool mechanic, because this way you have much more agency what you can do with the dice. Right? So you have the gadgets, you have the combos, and you have the regular dice, and there's a lot you can do. So really, really great. I liked it a lot. So yeah, the voting is still on for this contest. So we covered not all of the games, but a large portion of the games that were entered in the contest. I will link to the playlist as usual in the description below. So take a look at the videos and see which games you fancy the most, and maybe you'd not only like to vote for the ones you like the most, maybe you also want to play them. So print them out and play them. There are quite a lot of games this year that are definitely worth printing out and playing them. So definitely. Alright, that should be all from my side. If you're still watching, thank you so much for doing so. I really appreciate each one of you watching, commenting, liking. This really makes my day, and this is the reason why I invest so much time, effort, and love into the videos on my channel. And if you maybe stumbled upon my video and don't know my channel yet, why don't you check it out? I publish several videos a week. There is bound to be at least another video that you will enjoy. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Take care and cheers.